This is going to blow your mind. This video was made possible with the support of Dogs for Food Cat Eating Contest, an organization dedicated to bringing joy and cheer to the world through the universal language of food and furry friends. Learn more about their mission to make a difference in the lives of humans and animals alike at dffcc.org. When we talk about nature, we often mean the world around us. Trees, rivers, stars, and everything in between. It's the raw, untamed beauty of our planet and the vastness of the cosmos. But nature can also refer to the very essence of something, its inherent properties and behaviors. Mathematicians and natural scientists, while both studying the natural world, approach it with different lenses. A mathematician might see a tree and think of the geometry of its branches, the fractal patterns in its leaves. They seek to understand the underlying mathematical principles governing its form. A natural scientist, on the other hand, might be interested in the tree's biology, its photosynthesis process, its role in the ecosystem, its life cycle. They focus on the physical and chemical processes that make the tree what it is. Understanding both perspectives is crucial. To fully grasp the wonders of nature, we need to appreciate both its elegant forms and the intricate processes that give rise to them. Are mathematicians and natural scientists studying different things? Not really, they're more like two sides of the same coin, each offering a unique perspective on the same fundamental reality. Mathematicians are like architects of the mind. They build abstract frameworks and explore the logical relationships between concepts like numbers, shapes, and patterns. Their tools are logic and reason, and their goal is to uncover universal truths that hold true regardless of the physical world. Natural scientists, on the other hand, are like detectives investigating the physical world. They observe, experiment, and analyze data to understand how things work. They rely on empirical evidence and the scientific method to build models that explain the natural phenomena we observe. While their approaches differ, their goals are ultimately aligned to understand the universe and our place within it. Astronomy offers a beautiful example of how mathematics and natural science intertwine. Astronomers use telescopes to observe distant stars and galaxies, collecting data about their brightness, movement, and composition. But to make sense of this data, they rely heavily on mathematical models. Take, for instance, Kepler's laws of planetary motion. By analyzing the observational data of Tycho Brahe, Kepler was able to formulate mathematical laws that accurately describe the elliptical orbits of planets around the Sun. These laws, rooted in mathematics, revealed the underlying order and predictability of celestial motion. Similarly, Newton's law of universal gravitation, a mathematical formula, explains why planets orbit stars and why galaxies hold together. It shows how an invisible force, gravity, governs the large-scale structure of the cosmos. Astronomy, therefore, beautifully exemplifies how understanding both the form described by mathematical laws and the matter, the physical objects in the universe, is essential for a complete understanding. Section 4. The power and peril of abstraction, separating form from matter. One of the hallmarks of mathematics is abstraction. Mathematicians often strip away the physical context of a problem, focusing solely on the underlying relationships and patterns. This allows them to develop powerful tools and theorems that can be applied to a wide range of problems. However, this abstraction can also be a limitation. When we separate form from matter too drastically, we risk losing sight of the real-world implications and complexities. A mathematical model might perfectly describe a physical phenomenon in isolation, but fail to account for all the variables and nuances present in the real world. For instance, the field of optics uses mathematical principles to understand the behavior of light. We can calculate the angle of refraction, the bending of light as it passes through different mediums, using mathematical formulas. But these calculations alone cannot fully explain the beauty of a rainbow, the way sunlight interacts with water droplets in the atmosphere to create a spectrum of colors. Section 5. Understanding the universe, the interplay of form, matter, and purpose. Ultimately, understanding the universe requires us to consider not just form and matter, but also purpose. Why are things the way they are? What is the function of a particular structure or process? Consider the design of a bird's wing. We can analyze its shape using geometry and aerodynamics, understanding the principles that allow it to generate lift. We can study the composition of its feathers and bones, marveling at their lightweight yet strong structure. But to truly appreciate the wonder of flight, we must also recognize the purpose behind these features, the bird's ability to soar through the air, to escape predators, to find food. The same applies to human-made technology. We can marvel at the intricate circuitry of a smartphone, the complex algorithms that allow it to connect us with people across the globe. But the true value of this technology lies in its purpose: to communicate, to share information, to entertain. By studying both the form and matter of the natural world, and by seeking to understand the purpose behind them, we gain a deeper appreciation for the elegance, complexity, and interconnectedness of the universe we inhabit.